Good morning, America. How are you? We are back with a new episode of New Comic Wednesdays. And this week we are going to be talking about Captain America #1. And this is the first issue by Ta-Nehisi Coates, who's been doing Black Panther. And also, let's see, I can never pronounce his first name. Lenin Francis Yu. I can pronounce those other two parts. And this picks up almost as a sequel to the Secret Empire story arc that Nick Spencer was doing. What's interesting is once that was over, and whatever your feelings about it, it was kind of controversial. And it did end with Captain America in a pretty delicate spot, a pretty messy spot. After that, Mark Waid took over as kind of a palate cleanser, really, to kind of give us a breather, the characters a breather, go, okay, let's just deal with this for a second, let our minds just relax. And now Ta-Nehisi Coates is back into it, and this almost feels like a direct sequel to Secret Empire, picking up the pieces, literally almost, because when Hydra briefly took over America using an imposter, Captain America, when that ended, it just didn't all magically go away. You know, like, that's the only thing that I guess is the most realistic thing about the whole scenario is that, when something like that happens in a country, it's not over. Everybody just doesn't go back to the usual shit. There was a lot of delicate and passionate political ramifications of that. And we pick up where there's some terrorists fighting Captain America in DC, and they're all minions of like Nuke. I love putting Captain America and Nuke together. I think they're really great. Two sides of the same kind of coin, where one is a dark image, and this stuff. I know he was created as a Daredevil villain, but boy, he works better for Captain America. And it's a wonderful sequence where he takes them down with the help of the Winter Soldier. And also Sharon Carter, who is also back. She is older, as she came from a long story, but she went through like a timeline thingy, and now she's back and she's a little bit older, and actually that's kind of cool. But Captain America is still kind of like dealing with all the ugly ramifications. General Thunderbolt Ross is back, and there's some mentions that the government, the new president in the White House that shall not be named, has been kind of like working with some kind of unscrupulous people to get things done and pick up the pieces, and Cap's not particularly happy with things. So Ross is kind of Ross. He's kind of the J. Jonah Jameson of the military. I don't know if anybody's mentioned that to you, but I'm pretty sure that's what Stan Lee was thinking. And meanwhile, Hydra is going through this thing in Russia, where they tried to attack Russia and were taken down viciously, where a new force seems to be building over in Russia. Meanwhile, let's see, Cap isn't invited to this investigation that Thunderbolt Ross is doing, connected to the previous incidents with Secret Empire. There's a lot of great stuff here. Not to mention Captain America's feelings about where America is here and metaphorically right now in the real world. And he has these wonderful speeches about how he tells this kid whose father was shot during the incident to stand up for all of us, and don't let's see, be brave, not just for your father, but for me too, for all of us, and and for your country. I mean, it's a nice little piece right here. And then he has this monologue where he goes into that's a good speech, but they're still the losers, and what speech is there for this mother who lost her two daughters, and what words can explain how our government allowed this, how killers bear the flag of our government, the same flag as me. I love that stuff. I love it when Steve Rogers gets into that kind of thing. The art is gorgeous, as usual. I've seen his work before. Always really great. If I ever have a criticism of his work, he tends to suffer from Liefeld disease, where when characters get really mad, they tend to lose their pupils for some reason. He does that a lot. it's the one flaw in his usually perfect work that always kind of sticks out for me. This is wonderful work, and yes, obviously, Alex Ross is the official cover artist for the time being, and good lord, I mean, what else can you say about Alex Ross except his work is just, beautiful and worth putting up on your wall every cover. This is the issue 2. Yeah, I'm sold on this. This is great, and I'm always looking for a good excuse to get into Captain America. And well, okay, you got me on this one. This is really great. Strong 5 RAM chips on this one. I think it's a damn good start, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where Ta-Nehisi Coates goes from here. What did you read this week? Did you read this? Did you read the Batman wedding issue thing or Catwoman 1? Let me know in the comments below. We can talk about it and stuff. If you want to follow me, I'm on the Twitters, the Facebooks, the Tumblrs, the what do you call it? The Patreons. And if you want to support this channel and help me kind of grow it a little bit, go on Patreon and support me. There's some cool rewards for you if you're interested. So I think that's it for now. So push the button, Lindsay.
I can't update nobody like me.